come right there.
People get ready, there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. People get ready for the train to join.
What's going on? What's going on, huh? You little cinnamon dick tips. What y'all up to, huh? You little oyster perverts, huh? You out there playing with your seashells, aren't you? Aren't you? You out there playing with your seashells, aren't you, huh? People get ready. That's it. That's the Blind Boys of Alabama right there. People get ready. People get ready for the train to Georgia. Blind Boys of Alabama, man. You got to check them out if you haven't. I mean, the title of them says it enough, man. Blind boys. So that's men, no sight in their eyes, of Alabama, man. So the simple fact that there are blind men even doing well in Alabama, that's beautiful. Making amazing music, man. They got a choir. They travel everywhere. Well, not a choir. They're a group. You know, they make albums, dude. They make albums. What's up, guys? It is actually, it's 4:15 in the morning. It is Monday, January 30th, 2017, and this is this past weekend. I am in Virginia Beach. And it's cold, man. It's been cold here. Can't even get outside. Can't even get my feelings, you know, because that coldness just, like right when you get outside, that coldness for me starts in my neck. That coldness gets in my neck and just, then it creeps up like right back behind my jawline and kind of just gets like, starts to slither inside of my ears. And that's where the coldness starts to get me. And then I start to feel, I feel defeated quickly. I would not survive in the elements, man. I would not. If there were a plane crash, I better crash in Cancun, you know, maybe Curacao, Brazil. I could do a plane crash in Brazil, you know, a chow. But yeah, if I crashed in the Arctic, dude, I would perish, bro. I would perish, you know. In fact, I might start packing a little headstone in my travel bag. That's not a bad idea. That wouldn't be bad for an airport gift shop item. Get you a little headstone that would survive any type of predicament, crash, drown, you know, light fire, because it's going to be expensive to get one that can really survive a heavy fire. Extremely flame retardant stuff is pretty expensive. So, but yeah, get you something that can survive some light catastrophe, and get your little headstone shop. Because some people that's all you want. You know, you just want to make it easy on your loved ones when you pass away. Some of us, that's our only. We don't want to cause too much of a ruckus, you know. We just want to make it easy. That way, you're right there. You crash, somebody survives, or they find you. Boom, pop the headstone out of it. I'm sure it comes in like a special little case, you know. Just headstones to go, maybe. You know, like a little duffel. Maybe it comes in a duffel, and you just plop it in the ground right there. You know, here lies your boy. You could fill it in. It's kind of like a Mad Libs headstone. So that way, you get a realistic epitaph. You get a realistic epitaph. You know, here lies, fill in the blank. You know, he was survived by blank. That way, if you got some children, wife, cats, karma, if you got bad karma looking for you, you know? Because don't think when you die that your karma is still out there. And that's another thing people aren't thinking about when they die. If you're leaving bad karma, then that shit is swirling. It's going to get somebody you know. It's going to get your friend, your nephew, animals you might have, others. It's going to get somebody. What's going on, baby boy, huh? You little muffin sniffing gypsies, huh? You guys good, huh? Huh? You staying off that dust, huh? That's what I'm hoping for. Let me check my levels. Okay, we got audio. We're pretty good here. I'm in Virginia Beach, man. If you haven't been here, it's a cool place. A lot of military. Tonight we had lesbians get in free night at the comedy. At the Funny Bone Comedy Club here in Virginia Beach. I want to thank everybody that came out, man. It was some great shows. Beautiful audiences. Just good-natured people. I mean, just good-natured, people that just know how to hug. People that know how to hug. That's what they should have, a damn test. They're banning people, or they're keeping people out of the country. Just give a damn hug test. You want some border security? You put a breasty, a girthy, just thick in the cardiovascular area, urban woman or grandparent, white lady too, out there by the border, and you have them hug whoever's coming in. Because if you want a crystal ball of people's feelings, you hug a sweet, thick sister, huh? You hug one of them big little cinnamon bears, and they will know if you are a good person or not. They know where your heart is at. Because a thick sister, she, a Rubenesque, just chesty, just, el torsa, the chest. Those women, they are just an emotional crystal ball. They crystal ball till you fall, dude. They can predict what's going on. Because sometimes you hug somebody and you're like, this motherfucker is squirrely, He don't have anything in his rib cage. He don't have anything within his bones. There's no bone density. There's no trust in this person. There's no honor. There's no commitment. There's no loyalty. So I think that would help. That would be something good for the border, man, or any border, anywhere. We just, it'd be good. Anyway, what are we talking about? Virginia Beach. Yeah, great audiences this week. Great audiences, man. Just fun. And we had lesbians come in free Sunday night. That's my new thing. So if you are in any of these upcoming cities, actually I'll drop these dates on you right now. February 2nd through the 5th. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Next weekend, this weekend actually, I'll be in Schaumburg, Illinois. It's outside of Chicago, at the Chicago Improv. The following weekend, I'll be in Baltimore, or Timonium, Maryland, at Magooby's Comedy Club. Never been there. And the weekend after that, I'll be in La Jolla. That is February 17th and 18th, La Jolla, California. And the weekend after that, I'll be February 22nd through 26th. I'll be in Denver at the Comedy Works South. So if you want to come out, come on out. Those are the dates. But yeah, fuck, dang, what was I talking about, man? I don't know. See, that's the problem. I got to get a sidekick. Look, I know a lot of people are like, when you going to get a sidekick? Your sidekick game is weak. I know I got to get a sidekick. I'm considering, we just got to see what'll happen. It's hard, man, It's hard. Things are tough. But onward. So I'm in Virginia Beach. Great shows. Beautiful people came out. Oh, I was saying, so if you are in one of those cities I just mentioned, and you're a lesbian, a lady that loves the attention of, the heartfelt attention and emotional and sensual attention of other women, then Sunday night, you get in free to my show. The password is LOLGBT. You can use that to get in. Lick City. Some people want to drop Lick City as the alternate if you want to be fun. That's another. So those are the passwords to get in. Tell your lesbian friends. Lesbians come out. Because my father, and people say, well, Theo, what do what's the cause? Why you want extra lesbians at the show? Why are you reaching out to lesbians? And I'll tell you this, my father, I didn't know my father very well. My father, I talked about this before, was very old. My father was born in 1910. He was a missionary from Nicaragua. I'm Polish Nicaraguan. One of the few, maybe the last, bruh. The last Polish Nicaraguan, bruh. Where my po nicks. Hoot. And he always told me I had the heart of a lesbian. My father always told me that when I was young. He said I was a survivor and that I had the heart of a lesbian. And that always resonated with me, man. And I always would resonate. I felt this reverb coming off of lesbians that I met. One time I called, my mother won a perm on the radio once. She did. She won a perm on the radio once. She won it outright. So there was some contention, but she won it outright. And a couple beautiful lesbians brought that furniture. Brought that, she won a perm. So then they had this commercial on television for this man, Big Charlie. He was selling chairs. Big Charlie's chairs. You already knew that. Big Charlie's chairs. Cha-cha-cha. Big ch-ch. He's selling chairs, seat areas, places you could put your, lower half of your body if you don't want to stand up. You get the drill. You know what they are. Just like individual benches. So, Big Charlie, after my mom won that perm, she got that perm, boy. And I mean, I don't know if you remember the first time you saw, we didn't think we could get a perm. Like, perm was for people that had them a little bit of money. Okay? We got some money popping, We got some dineros in the accounteros, So we didn't think we could get a perm. So when my mom won that perm, we're fired up. We're keyed up on happiness, I mean, when she got home with that perm, boy, it looked like somebody just deep fried my mother. Just deep fried my mother's head for about 9 seconds. Beautiful, just, that hang time, just, no hang time coming off the back, just tight. Just tight. That thing, boy, just, you could lick the bottom of that perm and cut your tongue. That's how clean it was. Now, at the time, they had a commercial on television for Big Charlie's chairs. This man, Big Charlie, selling, you already know it, furniture, man. I told you that. So I called up Big Charlie because they said on the furniture, on the commercial, that he would bring the chair to your home and show you how comfortable the chair was. So I ring-a-ling-a-ling, Big Charlie. Somebody answered, I think maybe a Vietnamese lady or something, or maybe somebody, and they said Big Charlie would be there 4 to 6 weeks to show you that chair. But my goal was to actually set Big Charlie up with my mother. Because Big Charlie seemed like a hard worker, this man on the commercial. My mother's a hard worker, delivered newspapers since I was born. So I'm figuring I'm going to set them up. So I called Big Charlie. Somebody answers the phone. They said, Big Charlie be there 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Anyway, fast forward a few weeks. My sister yells up, somebody's at the door. I come running down, open the door. No NBC, baby, no Big Charlie, but 2 adult lesbians standing right there. Beautiful ladies. And I remember just right when I looked at this, the more jacked one, the daddy, the bull, or whatever, whatever they call him, the hero, the big spoon, or whatever the terminology is, the one who kind of looked like she probably had like a, like her clitoris, like her clitoris would be in a neck brace. You know what I'm saying, bro? know what I'm saying? The kind of girl who's like, who vagina know how to thumb wrestle. You know what I'm saying? She and I locked eyes with that woman. Because Big Charlie didn't come to show the furniture. That was a ruse. You know, that was a snake oil salesman. They were bullshitting you. They were bullshitting you. Big Charlie wasn't going to show up. And I didn't know that at the time. You know, I still believed in big business, you know. But what had happened was, me and this lesbian lady, we locked eyes. They came to show the furniture. And I just knew from that moment on, I think kind of what my father was talking about, that I had the heart of a lesbian, that I had that vigor in me, you know, that vigor that at certain times in my life I was going to be against odds, and that I was going to survive, and I was going to, you know, that life was going to be a hustle, and I was going to be emotional, and I was going to be confused but caring, and just all those things, man. So, and then now, ironically, I got this adult haircut where a lot of lesbians, because I have an adult haircut now, a lot of lesbians will approach me about this haircut, because I got this solid, you know, I got that Lord's favor in the back. You can see it if you're on YouTube. You can check out the YouTube channel and see this, because I record straight onto the video on YouTube for at least half of the show, because the file gets too big. But you can see I got that little bit of the Lord's favor coming off the back of this new hairstyle. Anyhow, so what were we talking about, dude? I'm in Virginia Beach. Beautiful night. I want to thank the lovely ladies that came out. I want to thank everybody that came out. Gay, straight, confused, out there, pets, pet owner only, no human emotions. Everybody that came out, you know. Everybody's always welcome in my walk of life. And we had all types of people, man, and it was great, dude. Very diverse city here. Very diverse city. What else, dude? Last time I was here, so I told this story on stage. Last time I was in Virginia Beach, dude. And it's a great black-white area. If you want to see black and white people, you know, because there's a lot of places where a lot of black and white people still don't get along well, or there's just not a ton of mixing and, I don't want to say integration, because legally there is, but to be honest, you go to a lot of cities, then, you know, black people hang out here, white people hang out here, you know. It's starting to get a lot more diverse in places, but like Atlanta's the future, you know, city of, you know, you see a lot of black wealth, and it's amazing. You see like a lot of, it's a city that's been exemplary in my lifetime of progress, for sure. But you also see that here. You see a lot of, just interracial getting along, you know, and it's good to see with all of the media constantly telling us that nobody can get, you know, like showing all these fights and people and all this bullshit. It's great to see that there are cities out there and environments where if you just go and you put your heartbeat out there, then it's going to reverb off of some other people's. You're going to see what's going on. You know, you throw your eyes over on somebody. If you just put your sight in your hand and just hum it in some direction into a new place, then you can see, you know, you'll see. And this is one of those places, man, here in Virginia Beach. So very diverse. We had some great crowds came out. So last time I'm here, I'm driving by this McDonald's, right? They had a snowstorm last time I was here. And I'm, you know, like I was saying in the beginning, like if I'm in a plane crash, dude, I'm not going to survive in the snow, you know? I'm going to have to crash at a beach. I'm going to have to crash at a resort, okay? Like if we're crashing, I'm going to be like, can we crash by the Club Med? Hey. That's coffee I'm drinking, baby. That's that, baby. That's that just brackish. That's that brackish caffeine. Daddy's trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pet my insides. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pet my insides with some energy. That's why I'm on that coffee. So anyhow, onward. We had, yeah, I wouldn't survive in the elements, you know? Like if I was in, like that movie Alive, they had that movie Alive where you have to eat somebody when the plane crashes. I'd be the one you'd probably get eaten. And if I had to eat somebody, I might have talked about this before, but I would have Vietnamese person. You know, I know that, I think I mentioned before that I don't think I could be a cannibal, but I was at a Best Buy once and I considered eating a Vietnamese man Beautiful little man. Beautiful. Thun, Thun or Thumb, maybe what might have been his name. Like, like 2 of your 10, Thumb, but without the B, Thum. Anyhow, so last time I'm here in Virginia Beach, I'm at a stoplight. Brother gets in my car, man. A brother, an adult brother, gets into the back seat of my car, right, and goes, "Where are we going, dude?" And let me tell you, I said, "Wherever you want to go." That's what I said, man. And I could tell in his voice, he didn't seem like, it was freezing outside. So he didn't seem like he was, up for any trouble or anything like that. But then he's like, okay. And he just rattled off a place in an area over in Portsmouth. And I drove him over there. And that's just a close area here to where I am near Virginia Beach. But that's called suddenly Uber. That's when you are suddenly Uber. And if you don't think you could Uber drive, wait till somebody gets in the back of your car and just says, "Where are we going?" Look, you will drive them where they want to go. So suddenly Uber, man. Suddenly Uber. That's the new thing. I guess it was last time I was here. Oh, man, what else? I'm tired, dude. I'm so tired. I can't even tell you. What are y'all doing today? Y'all going to work? What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? Let me think about what your life might be right now. You probably, maybe you're heading to work. It's Monday. Maybe you're an electrician, That's brave, dude. What? I'm going to take a chance at getting electrocuted every day just so people can have cable and their blenders can work and shit. That's ballsy, dude. That is ballsy. Plumber, that's another gangster job, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Straight up just showing up and just being a shit jacker by somebody else's house, dude. That's crazy, right? That's ballsy, man. Think of some other jobs. Tree climber. My brother used to climb trees. He did. He climbed trees for a while, and he cut, dude, he had a chainsaw. He was up in a tree, and he sawed right into I'm going to give you a chance to guess it. He sawed into a 3, 2, 1 beehive. And he was like in one of those climbing things where you just kind of like scoot up the thing with like a big rubber band, kind of like you used to see on the cartoons, because they still do that. It's probably about 9 years ago. And he sawed into a beehive inside of the tree. It was one of those interior ones, like one of the mansions. Just like a damn little honey mansion, Just that straight up, that nectar vector, bruh. So he sawed into one, and then had to, through the chainsaw, bees attacking him, and just said he was running through people's backyards until I think he either jumped in a swimming pool or ran into somebody's house. But that's some G shit, bruh. So that's how my brother can handle stuff really well these days. He's very good at handling, the bees that life throws at him, in a weird way. He would be like a good mission control in a beehive. Which I don't know if that's a real thing, but the person is like, okay, we need this bee coming in here, and this bee coming in here, and this bee. My brother's good at that kind of stuff, just thinking clearly, making decisions pretty quick. Anyhow, man, what the fuck am I even talking about, dude? God, I don't know. I'll give you a sensual report. Still staying off the pornography. Let me check my app. I got an app on my phone that tell me when the last time I looked at any pornography was. Had an instance this weekend, though. This girl, not my type of gal. She wasn't my type. She's threatened to give me a blowjob. Like, literally follow me to my hotel and then threaten to give me a blowjob, dude. Who does that? She's like, "Oh, you don't think I'll suck your dick?" And I'm like, what? I'm just hoping you won't. 54 days I just saw. Boom. 54 days off of pornography. 54 days off of pornography. I'm 2 days clear on masturbation for now. So, got a little lonely in these hotel rooms. You get a little lonesome. So I was just really monitoring myself, basically just being sensual. I had some sensual thoughts and I just acted on them. So I'm acting on my own sensual thoughts. But yeah, defend that girl. Who threatens to blow somebody? Oh, really? Oh, fine, then I'll suck your dick. Like, come on, lady. Like, So that was, I had to say, obviously no. I was like, no, but I had to, this lady was just an aggressive 5.5, and not that really matters, the looks of it, but there was just no attraction. I don't like somebody threatening to suck my dick. It's dangerous, dude. You want to discuss it? You want to draw a picture and be like yes or no, like a picture of a mouth and like maybe a sketch of what you think my penis might look like, and then put a check yes or no box? That's a possibility, But when you're just threatening to blow somebody, okay? I'm not going to put my penis into somebody's mouth that I barely know, who's been threatening me with that same mouth. That's crazy, dude. That's like my brother climbing back up that tree, knowing the bees are there, and just cutting right back in. That's crazy. What else, man? The sensuality. The other time I got really offered some heavy sensuality, well, I'll tell you this. One time I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, beautiful place. I caught pink eye in Pittsburgh numerous occasions. So they had a couple hot strands going around there, and this was probably late 2000s, early 2010s. They had a couple of hot strands of conjunctivitis in the area, and I caught some. But these two ladies had come from Wheeling, West Virginia, down from the hills to my comedy show in Pittsburgh. And afterwards, this lady and this girl is, like a not young girl, but like, legal age young lady. And it was a girl and her aunt. That's who it was. I'm trying to explain their dynamic. I'm so tired. A girl and her aunt, they offered to be sensual with me in this car, dude. I think it was a Capri. Who makes a Capri? Let me look that up really quick. Capri vehicle. I think that was a Mercury Capri. Yeah, that was it, dude. Ooh, they're nice, huh? Yeah, this one wasn't that nice. Not as nice as, you can't see the one I'm looking at online. But anyway, yeah, they said you want to come and get some of this, and I didn't want it, and I was just trying to pretend like I was blinking a lot, but just I think when I was going through one of those fits of pink eye, and they're like, you should come get some of this wheeling feeling. That's what they said, man. That wheeling feeling, And that was, first of all, the wheeling feeling seems incestual out of the gate, because y'all are related. These people they're family members. These people are family members, dude. So I don't want to be that liaison between an aunt and a niece. You know what I'm saying? Like that job is for other family members who are supposed to be doing that genetically. I'm not supposed to be sensually connecting the dots here. That's outside. That's going outside the realm of genetics. I'm not supposed to be that middleman for y'all. There's supposed to be, a sister and a spouse or something. You know how it works. Family tree. Anyway, that was another time I got offered some sensuality. Oh God, what else, man? I'm trying to think about another time I got offered some. Now I'll tell you this story, man, and I'm gonna get going because it's daytime. I'm gonna try to get like 45 minutes sleep before I gotta be at the airport, because there's a bunch of protesting going on, so I'm concerned about that. I get protesting. That's an American right. Protest all you want. Doing it at the airport, today it's making me upset. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I just want to get back to my bed. But then there's probably people that want to get back to their beds too, and they can't. Maybe they can't. I don't know what. I don't know enough about it really to comment on it, but I'm just hoping that I get home okay. What was I going to talk about? God. feel like I got a mouse in my head, dude. Sometimes I really think I have like a mouse in my head that just right when I have a thought, the mouse runs over to that area where the thought is and eats that thought, bro. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, that's irrational. That's irrational. Oh, I got high at this party. This is the first time I think I ever got high on marijuana. You know, I was a youngster. And I'd gone with my brother who doesn't imbibe in drugs anymore. He's an adult now. Beautiful family. He's a beautiful brother. But at the time, we were children. You know, he was maybe 15 and I was 13. He took me to a party out there in rural Illinois. Because my mother's from just outside of Kewanee, Illinois. And that's a small town. She's from outside of there, from Stark County, Illinois. So my brother took me to this party out in the cornfields, and people was out there, and they were doing, you know, just smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. And what else? Just doing, you know, when you're that age, you smoke whatever. You know, you smoke your fucking thumb, bro, if somebody could put it in a pipe. So, I mean, you'll smoke your sister's hair, you know. If you cut off a couple grams of it while she's sleeping, you'll cook up a little bit. You'll cook up a fucking young lady's braid, you know. I'll smoke a braid, bro. I'll smoke a braid. So I get high with these people out in this cornfield, and there's a party, and people are drinking. It's just like the party you would always think about, like in a cornfield. There's like a tractor in the distance, and there's just people just drunk and just being dumb and just being young. Well, all night I thought it was kind of wild if I went over and urinated. They had a man who parked a car, a Ford Escort. And I always loved a Ford Escort, man. We had a few Escorts in our family. You know, my mother came in with some money once and bought an Escort, and my first car was actually a Ford Escort years later. No front passenger seat in my car. They said they were going to give it to me later. They never sent it after I bought the car used for $800, and they were supposed to send that seat. So my car was, if you got in the front passenger seat, you just had to walk through to the back seat. But anyway, so all night I keep sneaking over to this Ford Escort, and I was urinating into the back seat. I just opened the door and just urinating in this dude's back seat, man. And I'm not proud of it. I was just, you know, being young and dumb. And so all night, man, I was drinking beers, and I was young. I could drink a lot of beers and just drank them and just urinate them out. You know, I was just basically a conduit for this liqueur, this beverage. So I'm urinating in this back seat all night. Well, eventually some people, everybody started leaving the party or whatever, and I needed a ride home, and everybody else had already loaded up. And the only person who offered to take me home, this dude didn't know I'd been urinating in his back seat all this whole time. The only dude who offered to take me home was that dude. And somebody called shotgun. So here I am, riding in a just soaked back seat, man. Just a urinated, just bench, you know, just a cushiony bench in the back of a car. You know what a back seat is. And here I am, dude, and that was just a crazy time. So that was a little bit of that wheeling feeling, I guess, when you're riding in your own urine, you know. That's probably similar to, you know, being in a threesome with your aunt. That's that wheeling feeling, I bet. But I didn't want it. I didn't want it in Pittsburgh. I didn't get it. And I guess that's karma right there. That's piss karma, bro. That's piss karma. So you know that. What else, man? That's about it, dude. You know, I just want to thank everybody who's supporting the podcast. If you have any ideas or thoughts on how to make it better, let me know. You know, look, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Honestly, I'll be honest, I didn't even want to get up right now and do this, dude. You know, I didn't want to. But you guys have been supportive, man. People have been, you know, chiming in and saying if they like this or don't like this. I'm trying not to talk politics. Sometimes it's hard. It's a riveting time. I'm trying to see things from other people's perspective. You know, I'm just trying, man. You know, I mean, that's a personal update if you want that. I'm trying to be a decent person, man. It's hard. You know, it's hard. I want to be selfish. I want to, you know, get caught up in my feelings. My brain gets angry at me. you know, I get negative thoughts. I feel low self-worth. I feel less than, you know, and I'm battling those things every day. But I'm trying, man, you know. I just try and take action. That's my big thing right now. If I get caught thinking negatively, I get moving. Move my feet. Get out the bed, you know. You'll find you a little water a plant. Phone a friend, you know. Listen to some music, to the Beach Boys. Maybe listen to the Beach Boys or some Nelly. You know, get your heart going. You know, call somebody, tell them you love them. You know, draw a picture of something. Draw a picture of something you can draw decently. Don't sit there trying to draw something you can't fucking draw. That will depress you, dude. I can draw roosters. I can draw the front of cars. Those are two things I'm pretty good at drawing. And what else? That's about it. I think so. I'll have to look back through some of my old art books, but it's mostly just pictures of those two things. All right, man. So that's it, dude. Those are the upcoming dates. You know that. We got next week. I'll be in outside of Chicago, Schaumburg Improv. Then I'll be at in Baltimore at Magoobies, and then I'll be at the La Jolla Comedy Store in La Jolla, and then I'll be at Comedy Works Denver. You can get some brush shirts if you like the brush shirts, man. I got some cool new stuff coming out. I got a new album that's popping out really soon. Just can't really bring it up too much yet, so I'm excited about that. And I just want to thank my boy Joey Coco Diaz for being so supportive. I want to give congratulations to Coco's the best, man. I got to say that. The dude calls me, and I talked to him the other day. I told him I wasn't feeling very well, and he gave me a call the next day just to check on me, you know? It's just nice. You don't see a lot of that in this business, you know? A lot of people out for themselves in this Hollywood business. Don't believe all the hype. You see these people all romanticizing each other on television. But the truth is, they're only romantic when they're all in the same financial bed, you know? So, outside of the sheets, people fending for themselves mostly. But it was nice to see Joey Diaz give me a nice call. Frank Castillo, there's a show on television called The Roast Battle. Frank Castillo won it. Young comedian, really great. And if you are traveling, dude, out to Los Angeles, stop into the world famous Comedy Store. That place, man, it rocks, dude. It really, really, really rocks. So that's it, man. I'm Theo Von. You can follow me anywhere at Theo Von, TheoVon. If you want to grab some dope underwear, they're not a sponsor of mine, but I wear them all the time. They're a sponsor of my other podcast, Allegedly. That's a Hollywood podcast. It's MeUndies. MeUndies.com/Theo, Theo. They got beautiful drawers, bro. Let's see if I got any on right now. I do, actually. Look at these, bro. Camo for your whammo. Camo for your whammo. So anyway, you can get those, man. 20% off. Good deal right there. Anyhow, man, I love you guys. Have a good week, you know. And I'm going to try to keep my spirits up. Why don't you do the same? Let's meet back here next week. And if you have any thoughts or feelings, man, let me know. Anything you want me to answer or talk about, hit me up. I didn't get any requests this week, but that's okay. I got some support by you guys listening. So have a great Monday, man. Hug somebody. Call your mother. Tell her you love her, even if you don't. Just pretend for the day and see if that love grows a little bit. So next time you might actually even maybe you love her a little bit more. You know, do your best. You know, call your sister, dude. Everybody's sister needs a hug, needs a call, man. You guys be good, man. This past weekend, January 30th. It is almost 5 a.m. Sweet Christ, dude. Man, that wheeling feeling, boy. Let's play us out of here with my boys, huh? These are blind men. Can you imagine that? Being blind, bro? Being blind and getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? I can see, dude, and I can't sing. So not just, they can't even see, bro.
People get ready, there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord.
People get ready
For the train journey.
Beautiful song, man.
Passengers
That's what I hope it's like when you go to heaven, man. You hear that? Faith is the key, man. Have some faith, you know? Heaven ain't just for Christians, man. Heaven's for everybody, dude. Heaven's just a depot, man. It's a train depot. You just keep your heart good, and when you pass from here, man, you just standing at that train station. And that train come and pick you up, boy. And man, you get on that train, boy, I bet it's beautiful on there. They probably got little koala bears serving you cocktails. They probably got nice snakes. Can you imagine that? Nice snakes. And every blind person can sing, man. That's who's on that train. And it don't even run on coal, man. That train runs on just good feelings, man. Hugs. The more people hug, the faster that train goes, man. And you could just look out the window and you can just see all the good parts of your life that they flash right before your eyes. Every time you look out the window, so you could always have your life right there with you. That'd be nice, huh, man? And you get to see the people you love. Some of them are on the train, some of them still out of the window, you know? But that train, man, it's nice, bro. And they got a smoking car where you could smoke a cigarette if you want to. You could have a little cigarette, you know? And a dancing car where you could learn to dance, man. In case you don't know how to dance, you could still learn even though you dead, man. That's magic, man. That's what I want, man. People get ready. That's the Blind Boys of Alabama, man. That's the Blind Boys of Alabama. Blind. And still gifting us. You know? Not to say that they couldn't, but just to be brave enough to sing when you can't even see. That's beautiful, man. That's pretty beautiful. You guys have a good day, man. Peace.